Hi Pisces, welcome into your reading. Okay, let's see what's going on for you guys third week of September. This should be right after eclipse season. So let's see what's going on for you guys. What is the situation for my Pisces, please? Wow, cards are being a little, I don't know. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. For all intents and purposes, a lot of the signs, the whole entire collective, your readings may look a little negative, but that's only going to be because it's going to be showing me, Pisces, the things that are leaving your life, the things that you're expelling, the things that are no longer vibrating at your frequency. Okay, and you're kind of no different. You know I'm saying this stuff to you because we're looking at the devil at the bottom of the deck, right? But besides looking at these cards, let me break them down. You have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups talks about guilt and regrets. Excuse me. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is an authoritative figure. This could be your father. This could be your boss, a mentor. Others of you could be dealing with an Aries, or this is just somebody that is larger than life. Somebody who creates empires, quite literally, like a CEO. You get the idea, you get the gist. Two of Wands. Two of Wands talks about being at a crossroads in your life. But this is not any ordinary crossroad. This is with the mindset that you're going to go and do the new thing, regardless. Nothing's holding you back. Do you know that 90% of you guys got the Two of Wands in all your readings as your situations or somewhere along your spread? It's because this is what's going to be happening after this eclipse. And it was a total lunar eclipse. So this wasn't just any kind of eclipse. This is a life-changing eclipse. This isn't just shaving out a relationship, changing one little thing here, like your closet. No, this is like big because it has everything to do with your soul's desire, how you want to live out the rest of your life, especially since we're coming into Aquarius season. Well, not Aquarius season, age of Aquarius, meaning this is going to be the next 10 years. Technological advances, global change, economic change. These are all the things that are going on in our external environment. And because of those reasons, and the reasons I bring them up, is because those affect us as humans very differently. But in your situation, Pisces, you may know how you will react. You may know how you can go along with the flow, with the changes. But the person and the people that you deal with in your life cannot. So this is what it's talking about, making those life changes. Changing so you are at the right place with the right people, with the right frequency, at the same vibes, right? All right. With the Five of Cups, the guilt and the regrets, the coulda, woulda, shoulda, or I wish I didn't do this, or I wish I didn't say this, or I wish I did say this. Maybe it would have made a difference. That which is meant for you won't pass you by, trust me. The universe is going to eclipse things that are no longer working for you because they're seeking things to be for your betterment. Now, with the Emperor in the upright position, maybe you feel guilt and regret with this individual. But it doesn't matter because now you're ready to move on in your life. You're ready to do the new thing. The problem is the devil at the bottom of the deck. This is repeat pattern. This is repeated cycles. This is not learning lessons. This is insecurity. This is toxicity. This is not good. Okay, this is also represented by Capricorn, but not necessarily the Capricorn being an evil person. I hate when people say that's not the case. It's just because the devil is also like the sea goat, and that's their star signs in the sky. That's the only reason why it's a Capricorn card. But neither here nor there. Oh, okay, I understand now. You are dealing with somebody where you could have been a lover with them, you could have been obsessed with them, or they were obsessed with you. The connection itself was toxic. So I see it clearly now, all right? Because when you look at this picture and the picture behind it, which is, or the card, not the picture, the lovers is in reverse. It's being with a lover, which is not your boyfriend, your girlfriend, not your husband or your wife. They were rejected. Okay, and you're starting to see the toxicity. Because in the upright position, this is Archangel Michael bringing you two together. But when you look at the devil, you're bound by lust. You're bound by obsession. You're bound by something not healthy. So I don't know where along the lines you and this person, it just went sideways. It just did. Let's get more into the reading because this is just your situation. What's coming in for my Pisces this third week? Maybe it's like even enlightening for you to notice this individual for who they were and what they were. What's coming in towards my Pisces? Eight of Wands, taking action. And that's very much like you, Pisces, anyway. When you want to clear the air or you want to decide to do something, that's what you're going to do. You're going to take action. Anyway, this is what's coming towards you. Eight of Wands talks about chopping wood. You and somebody going back and forth or going at it. Doesn't necessarily mean fighting and arguing. It could, but it could also be like texting somebody and they text you back. It could be sending emails out for or resumes and you're getting responses. It's a back and forth, action-oriented kind of card. We'll see what it means even more so when we clarify it. But when this starts happening for you, it leaves you in a place where you become torn. You don't know what to do. You can't decide. See, this is now the second too. So although you might have already decided in your mind, Pisces, that you were going to walk out the door and see what the new thing is, because of this action that you're having back and forth with somebody, it stops you in your tracks a little bit and it makes you be like, well, now I don't know what to do. I don't know who to decide, what to decide, who's right or wrong. But you will start to have a conversation based on honesty and truth. So you're going to have a new beginning here with somebody by putting all your cards on the table and being honest with each other. And then you're going to wait and see what they're going to do. Page of Swords. Let me turn this Lover upright and somewhere else in the deck. We could just like also mix up the cards. Let's see what you don't see coming your way. Now, this applies to a friendship, a love ship, a work ship, a co-worker ship, any kind of ship. You are in this place where you're deciding what's happening with this relationship. What is it that Pisces doesn't see coming their way? I don't know. It's backwards. Or covered, rather. Interesting. Now the major arcanas. Aries, Virgo, Pisces, you. We'll get into this in a minute. Oh, yeah. Your card is right below it. And then the devil. All right. Let me see what fell. This is so sad to say, Pisces, but that's like my exercise of the day. It's so bad. Anyway, let's get back to you. You have the Hermit card and you have the Four of Wands. See, somebody wants to level up with you, right? But this requires you leaving someone else from your past alone or forgetting your past or just going on a different track here with somebody else. Because you're in this place, and if this isn't your case, the common theme here is that you're retracting your energy and you're trying to make a wise decision on a place, a person, a relationship, a situationship where you can create a foundation, where you know you can level up, where you know you can expand, where you know you can grow, right? So for example, if you're seeing somebody and you're just only talking, you want to know that you will eventually become boyfriend and girlfriend, or you will move in and get engaged, that, creating that foundation. Or if you take a job or you take this career path, that you know that you can create a foundation in this job with this person, with this place that you're at, or in this career. Or if you join, like, I don't know, some membership thingy and you're like, can I grow here? Can I expand? You're lying low, trying to make that wise decision. And maybe it's quite literal. Maybe there's somebody here that has presented this to you and you're debating it. But the thing is, you're not really talking to them. Or you're trying to use all your intuition. I feel like you both know what the deal is. So you're not speaking. You're using your intuition. I see you being emotionally mature and available about the situation, but there's also something toxic here. We shuffled, right? Stupid ass devil still came out. All right. What's the advice here for Pisces? What's the advice here for Pisces? All right, I have the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Okay, this is interesting. For your advice, it's telling you, yeah, there's something that's like a burden, but don't give up. Yeah, there's something exhausting here, and it's a lot, but it's saying don't give up. In fact, 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck talks about defending yourself or resisting any kind of bullshit. Or getting into a situation like, well, you don't want to be a lover, you want a solid relationship. You can resist that, right? You can resist the flaky, the non-cool stuff, whatever. You're not about it. A lot of you, and it could be in regards to a reconciliation. Others of you, maybe it is your job or your career. It's saying this is not the time to give up. Okay, we'll see when we clarify. Let's see what the outcome is. Guys, also, for those of you who are members or want to be members, I'm going to give you a link down below describing my memberships and all of that so I don't interrupt this reading like I have been for everybody. And it'll explain everything. For those of you who want to do an extended reading, it's about love, as this is more about you. We go into your person, right? What they're thinking about, what they want to do with you, what actions they're going to take towards you, and then we do some oracle advice. Okay, 3 of Cups. That is the reconciliation we were talking about with this lover. So some of you are lying low, trying to make a wise decision if you should upgrade this relationship from lover to couplehood. Finally going on Instagram and be like, look, this is my baby. But I don't know. You keep looking at your worth and your value. Some of you, this could be a partnership or somebody you need to work with. All right, that could be theoretical. It can be quite literal. All right, let's start clarifying. I was going to say comparing. All right. What's going on here for my Pisces, please? What is this 5 of Cups? The Emperor and the 2 of Wands, please. All right, another one of your cards just came out. You feel stuck. All right, you're trying to see something from a different perspective with this individual that I said, the Emperor, before. Wow. The Emperor came out again at the bottom of the deck. You're freaking out a little bit. You're having stress and sleepless nights and a little bit of anxiety. What's going to happen with this person? Are you going to become a couple? Are you not? Because you kind of don't want to be like lovers. You don't want to be flaky. You want a solid new beginning. I don't know if you're debating on giving this person an ultimatum or they gave you one. Or if you have to choose between 2 people, which is kind of not usually a Pisces thing to do. Usually Pisces just, you're working it out with one, and if you feel like it's not happening, then you'll move it along. So let's see what this 8 of Wands is and the 2 of Swords. Please clarify. Ten of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. See, in one aspect, I see marriage and commitment, or I see a job that pays you very, very well, versus another one that does not, versus a person who gives you breadcrumbs, peanuts, very little, in fact, right? And you're sitting here communicating with them, and maybe it's causing you some confusion, Pisces. Like, maybe they do want they want me. Maybe, you know, there's something I'm missing here. I don't know if you have the option to choose between two people where one is really stable and sturdy versus somebody who's breadcrumbing you. Or if this is one and the same person, but this seems like to be the common theme here. Maybe this person was breadcrumbing you, but kind of like you want more. And the thing is, I have a feeling that maybe this person was breadcrumbing you or was giving you very little and you were lovers, and they could have came back to vindicate you and validate you and maybe make you feel like you got this ego boost. But these ego boosts, or this like Six of Wands I'm seeing back here, will it lead to what you want? Will it be this reconciliation you're seeking? Because I still see the Lover, and I still see you becoming single and trying to, you know, calibrate yourself here to find your inner peace. Listen, it's your happiness is definitely coming in. It's just that you have to decide here this path, how to get there. What is this Hermit card and the Four Wands? And maybe now somebody's asking you, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend. Let's upgrade our relationship. Let's be husband and wife. Let's commit to this partnership and growing this business together. Let's grow our friendship. Let's grow, you know, welcome to my team and let's grow together. I don't know. You get the idea. Whatever's happening here with this Four of Wands, because you have retracted your energy and now you're trying to make that wise choice or that wise decision best for you. I know you're trying to manifest something here for your future, Pisces, but with this Queen of Swords, you're taking in this energy now where you're like, okay, look, now I need to rationalize. I will be fair. I will be balanced. I will be honest. I will be smart. But that's what's going to happen here. I'm going to be smart. But I'm also lifting my sword. So my sword is either going to be like, listen, I'll put the sword down and we can chit chat. Or I can lift the sword and cut you out. This is kind of like the energy you're encapsulating because you definitely want to manifest something for your future. But I think you're starting to also realize with the Five of Swords that you need to sacrifice something. So for like my money tree, if I see one yellow leaf, I won't leave it there hoping that it might like grow or turn green. No, it's going to end up doing the same thing to the leaf right next to it. So I take it off so it can keep growing. That analogy should apply everywhere in life. So whatever just happened to you with this person and this individual, make no mistake, it happened for your behalf. It happened on purpose because the wheel of your life needs to move forward. All right. You could have been sitting on a powder keg. It could have been like an explosion ready to happen. Fighting, arguing over here, I see. It's leading to heartbreak or heart loss. And maybe you can mitigate that before it gets there. Right, Pisces? All right, let's see what's going on here with this Ten of Wands. Please clarify the Ten of Wands for Pisces. Oh, it's about to rain here and it's getting darker and darker. Speaking of raining and stormy looking, Two of Wands again, which you have over here at the beginning of your reading in your situation. How's that relevant in your advice? First of all, you got the Four of Cups clarifying your Ten of Wands. Your Two of Wands is at the bottom of the deck because this is what's going to happen coming down the road. See, you might feel like whatever you've been offered or given, you don't think it's enough. It's unrequited for you. Unrequited love. No, this isn't for me. Not interested. No, thank you. I don't like it. That's not enough. It's definitely not where I'm at. And you're working really hard towards this goal for you, for someone else. I don't know what you're doing there, but you're starting now to debate your path forward. Two of Wands. But in your advice, it's telling you that the universe has given you some form of abundance that you just take a second look. Don't give up just yet. We'll see. What is the Three of Cups? This is reunification, reigniting something here with someone. Let's see. Good news. We'll see. What's the Three of Cups? If you're single, maybe you're out there, bar hopping and dating. Others of you networking at work. Others of you, reconciliation or reunification of some kind with like a family member or a group. Yeah, I see ending and betrayal. I see that there was there is an ending and betrayal, or you feel like it's heartbreaking because I was just say it feels like something. It feels sad. It feels heartbreaking. It just feels like there's just so much complication, so much competition. Um, but this reunification, this reconciliation is coming in towards you after this like ending or what you thought was betrayal. All right, let me see what we're going to read about in love. Pisces, please. Yeah, I mean, I was vibing this too. Stay optimistic about your love lives. I really feel like Pisces, there's something more going on here that meets the eye. You know, there's something going on in your person's external environment. It's going to be very interesting and fascinating when we clarify this in the extended reading. All right. Where are we? I want to pull a card from spiritual as fuck because I haven't played with these cards for a long time. I think they're funny. Take them with a grain of salt. Sorry for the expletives, but they're part of the deck. Pisces, please. What should they hear? Pisces, please. Anything for Pisces? Thank you. Ooh, there is an expletive, so I'm sorry, guys. Preemptively. Just letting you know. Forgive the fuck out of someone today. Oh my God, Pisces. You're probably thinking, it's not that easy. Sorry, but yes, the fuck it is. Take all the energy you've got and put it into being mad and making a case for how wrong so-and-so is. And let that shit go. That's small so you can get the hang of it, right? I'm sorry, it's just getting darker for me to read. The driver who just cut you off, yell, I forgive you, and wave. Secret bonus perk. Forgiving someone usually pisses them off worse than anything else. Oh, interesting. I like this. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. I hope this helped and you enjoyed it. I will see you guys on the next one.